Welcome to A Double
Double
and Dice
with your host Kim.
and Jocelyn.
Pour your favorite beverage
Pull up a comfy chair.
because we are ready to roll.
Welcome to episode 152 of A Double and Dice, and today Jocelyn's going to do all the talking.
Am I going to do all the talking?
I have nothing to talk about.
I understand that we're moving past all of the things.
Yes. Baseball consumed my life, and that is the end, period.
And it would be the end for any reason because the World Series is over.
Yes.
And there's no baseball
is
until
officially over.
spring. Yeah. So
On to the next sport.
do you watch other sports?
NFL.
Okay.
Yes.
Not CFL?
I'm a Green Bay Packers fan.
I did know that.
So I'm on to the next sport. I took my 2 days of bereavement.
We don't have to talk about it.
No, I'm not going to talk about it. That's all I'm going to say. And now I've moved on to the next sport.
Can I say a thing?
Sure.
I went and watched the last game. Rob and I went to the pub and we watched the game.
You actually got into a pub?
I mean, yes, there was lots of space.
Really? I would think that would be like crazy packed.
I mean, I live outside the city, right? So
That's true.
I mean, I think if you lived in the city, there'd probably be lots of people in the pubs. It might be hard to get in. But it was a really good game. I have to say, like that whole last game was very, very good. So it wasn't the outcome we were hoping for, but it was a good game. And that's what I wanted to say. And you don't have to say anything else.
I will not say anything.
I understand.
I do not want to bring up anything.
I understand that you do not wish to talk about it. So we're going to move forward and Green Bay Packers.
Woo!
Woo.
Go Green Bay.
Okay. All right. There you go. So I guess I'm doing all the talking because Kim's still in her moment.
Yes, we haven't played board games because we've been on pause because of the baseball.
But you have board games coming up.
Yes, we're going to be back to regular scheduling programming.
Does that mean you're playing Zombicide?
This week, yes.
Shocking.
Then not Zombicide, then Zombicide, then not Zombicide.
Yeah, and then there's a day where you won't be playing board games with Matt because you'll be playing board games with me.
Mm-hmm. At
And
your
Rob,
house.
at my
in
house.
person.
In person. And everything.
And I'll bring Zombicide. No kidding.
I mean, I'm not averse to it, but I think there's other games that are on your shelf of opportunity that we could play.
Yes. Shelf of opportunity.
You should do you have a list? Do you have a list of all the games on your shelf of opportunity?
Yes, I track it through Board Game Geek.
Should we have people vote on what games you should bring?
Okay.
Doesn't
we
mean
can do that.
Doesn't mean we have to do it, but we could say what games should we play?
What people bring up. So I will post my link to my board games that I own, and let's see what people pick.
Okay, let's do it. We'll do it in Discord.
Yeah, I'll put the link in our show notes, and then we'll put the link in Discord.
Perfect. And then you can make recommendations. So if you would like to pick games that Kim and I and Rob and Dave will play, then you can make your suggestions based on Kim's board game collection.
Yep, and it's up to date. So,
and we reserve the right to ignore any suggestions you make.
Yes, I will. Yes, I mean, don't pick like a solo game, obviously.
No, exactly.
Yeah, you're looking for at least 4 players plus.
Yeah,
right?
minimum 4 players.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. So I'm excited for that because it's been over a year. It's been over a year.
Probably.
It was August of 24.
Yeah, it was.
And then we were supposed to get together in June, but then Rob and I had to cancel.
Yes, we were going to get together in.
It was June.
Yeah. Summer.
Yeah. And then the rest of the summer was a whirlwind, and now here we are, and it's going to be November, and we're going to get together finally and do that. And then we'll probably have to pick the next date immediately so that it's not a year and a half later.
Yeah, not during the winter time though.
Well, March would be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'm going to talk about a game that I play. Guess what it is?
Clicks Hero.
That's the one. The Clixing of Heroes. No, yeah. So Rob and I have just finished recording our Lantern Legacy sealed game series. So we just finished recording our 6th game. Game number 4 is going to come out the day before this podcast drops. And then 5 and 6. And that was Lantern Legacy, which was a lot of fun. Surprisingly more fun than I expected it to be. I'm not a huge DC Comics fan. We've talked about this before. I don't know a lot of the characters, and I don't know a lot about lanterns, but the figures are a lot of fun. So as predicted, the collection of all of the constructs and rings has been a challenge. So first off, the last time there was constructs and rings was Batman Team Up. And I did not pull a single ring. And Rob did not pull a single ring. And without a ring, you can't generate constructs. So we sold all of our constructs. So we were a little worried about it this time. However, this time I have rings out my yin yang. I have extra rings. I have so many rings. I have all the rings in the possible world.
That you can't put on your finger.
No, they're too big. And the problem is I don't have enough constructs. So I have to try and find all the constructs now. But at least we got the rings this time. So the constructs that I do have can be used. So that's exciting. Yeah, and it was pretty cool. I pulled a White Lantern Superman chase, and that was really exciting. It's a pretty good chase, and got some cool primes, which are 1 prime per force. They're special overpowered pieces. So I got a Lobo prime, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, so there was some cool stuff in Lantern Legacy. And next up is going to be X-Men 97. Have you watched X-Men 97, Kim?
I have been. I would say probably I haven't been watching it. Like I started watching it and kind of fell off and haven't gone back to it. I think I went into 5 episodes, something like that.
Okay. That's more episodes than I've watched because I've watched 0. But I like X-Men. X-Men are, I'm a fan of X-Men. I haven't read a ton of X-Men comics. I did read X Factor comics. But for those that, watch the movies, the first X-Men movies, they were shot down the street from my house because the big mansion that they use is Parkwood Estates, which is just not far from my house in my hometown. So that's always fun. But yeah, the X-Men set, we did get a bit of a preview of it because we had the brick that WizKids sent us over to Dice Station Zebra to preview, and we did 3 sealed games with that. So we got some preview there, and it's actually really fun. There's some really well-balanced figures and some crazy figures, and that was really cool. And then we did our pre-release. So there were 2 pre-releases. One was at Game Time Collectibles in Mississauga. I did not make it there. We did do the pre-release at 3D Shop locally here in Oshawa. And it went pretty well. Rob pulled a cool prime. He got an Emma Frost prime, so that was really awesome. I pulled a cool super rare rogue. So there was some cool stuff going on. We had some good games. And we had a decent turnout. I want to say we had 8. That doesn't feel like enough, but maybe it was 10. Anyway, whatever it was, there was a bunch of people. A bunch of people came, and we played the X-Men release, and it was a lot of fun. The set is really cool, and it's all based on X-Men 97. So if you've watched the show, then I'm sure there are little in-jokes and things like that, because WizKids loves to do that. I just haven't watched the show.
So there is a Gambit, you're telling me?
There is, and he is shirtless and holding a basketball.
Oh my gosh, let me see this picture.
I think there's 2 of him.
Oh. So this is the newest set, right? The
newest set, yeah, just came out. October 29th was the release date. It was not delayed in Canada. And we're actually going to run our official release event locally at the 3D Shop on November 16th. We pushed it back a couple of weeks because Lantern Legacy was delayed. And we had just run 2 sealed events for Lantern Legacy. So everyone was like, can we have a bit of a break before we buy some more product? Because we need to replenish our wallets. And I was like, yeah, sure. So we'll run it November 16th. Did you find the picture?
No, I wasn't looking.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're going to hear my loud clicking.
No, we can do it. We can do it after.
Clicks.
Gambit. X-Men 97.
X-Men
I think
9.
I think the basketball's pink.
Oh, I'll paint it purple.
So,
Okay.
did you find it?
I don't see a Gambit yet naked.
He's not naked. He's just topless.
Oh wait, I found it.
He's not naked.
Hold on, this is a terrible picture. He looks funny. I don't like the hat. What's the hat?
I didn't even remember he had a hat. So,
if you get an
extra
naked Gambit, I would like it, please.
I mean, again, not naked.
Okay, he only
Hashtag
has shorts
naked.
on. Come on, and gloves and a hat.
Shorts does not make him. If he's wearing shorts, he is officially not naked.
Nope, he's semi-naked. How's that?
He's wearing shorts.
So what's the other one? He's just in his outfit?
I thought they were both with him shirtless with the basketball, but I'd have to go look.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah, it's a smaller set. Something WizKids started to do a while back was instead of doing a lot of numbers, they're doing A, B, C, D dials, for example. So there's only, I think, 49 pieces or 49 numbers in the set, but some of them have multiple letters like 1A, 1B, 1C, etc. So I'd say it's probably an average size set. Just the numbering's a little bit light. So, but yeah, there's some really cool stuff in there. There's some really cool primes. We just had a rotation with Heroclix, so a lot of the popular stuff is now no longer available in modern age. So they have to come up with some new stuff and figure out what we're going to play.
But it looks like semi-naked Gambit is in the play at home kit.
There is
not a figure that you can get in the box.
No, you can get him in the box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he comes in the box as well. X-Men 97 Gambit.
Yeah, I can't find the other one that...
It's the same sculpt.
Oh,
they always reuse the sculpt. It's probably just like he's wearing a different color shorts or has a different colored basketball or something.
How many Gambits have they made?
Ever?
Yeah.
I can tell you. I have a really cool one.
I don't even know if I even have any in my box of Heroclix.
Probably you don't, because there's not that many of them. I'm going to go into advanced search on hcunits.net, and I'm going to choose name, and I'm going to type in Gambit. There's
this cool looking one, but I don't know if it's fake or if it's real.
There are 23 Gambits in the history of Heroclix.
Wow.
Yeah. So here's a shirtless Gambit. And then
semi-naked.
Yeah. So then it looks like he's wearing possibly different colored shorts in the play at home kit. There's also one where he's in a tuxedo.
Oh.
He's in a white tuxedo with a black bow tie. And his trait is the name is Gambit, mon ami.
There's a cool looking one, but I think it's fake that has him like flickering the cards. But it might be a fake thing.
No, that one's real.
That one's real.
Yeah, I have that one.
That one's $300 and something. Somebody's trying to sell that on.
Probably. If it's the one that I'm thinking of, it's from House of X. It's just because there weren't a lot of Gambits. So, and that's probably the coolest looking Gambit that they've ever come out with.
Interesting.
There's also one from Wolverine and X-Men that's super old. Maybe people are like hoping he's going to get a legacy card or something. So they're hedging their bets and trying to sell it for a lot. But yeah, there's 23, which is not that many. So like if I looked for what's a very popular character, Spider-Man.
Probably.
Would you like to guess how many Spider-Mans there are?
165.
That's a really good guess.
Really?
But if you were playing by the Price is Right rules, you would lose.
Okay.
Because the Price of Right rules is closest without going over.
So I went over.
163.
Oh, I was really close.
Yeah, and that's just ones named Spider-Man, because there's also like Spider Ham and things like that.
Oh.
So What about what else? Superman. Superman's a good one.
Batman.
Different. Let's see.
It's
How many
just me or the
Supermans?
sculpts look really good.
The sculpts do look really good
because it looks like not normal than like usual.
They have really improved the sculpt quality. For reference, there's 138 units named Superman. And there's none called Batmana because I typed that backwards. But if I go Batman instead of Batmana, 180 units in the history of time. So,
oh, he has blue shorts and dark shorts. Is that what the difference is?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I mean, the stats and stuff would be different, but they reuse the sculpts and recolor them quite often. So, anyway, I like the set a lot. It seems super fun. I'm looking forward to playing with more of the X-Men, and Rob and I will have our sealed series coming up soon. We're going to probably start recording those later this week by later this week, I mean on the weekend when I get back from my work trip.
Good old work. Wow, there's some terrible sculpts.
There are some terrible
back
sculpts.
in the day of Gambit. Ugh, they're ugly.
There are some very terrible sculpts. And sometimes there's really good sculpts. It's just, what do you do? Yeah, so the work trip continues. The work living out of my suitcase continues. I fly to Halifax tomorrow morning, bright and early. And then I will be driving to Moncton, New Brunswick, before I fly home from Moncton on Friday. So, and then I come back for a few days, and then I go back to Halifax. Exciting times.
I'm gonna send you a picture. I think this is the best sculpt I've seen. I can't
like ever, or just of Gambit?
Like I've seen a Gambit. I don't know if this will work. This must be a new one. Send. Facebook. That one looks really good if that's real.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a rendering, so It doesn't look that good in person.
I wonder what the in-person one is.
That's the one from... I just saw that one. Is it Smash and Destroy? Or was it Deadpool Weapon X? You'll have to put that picture somewhere, Kim, so people will find it.
Things have to do in Discord.
That is... It looks like maybe Jocelyn's a draft. Knowledge. Looks like a draft of the Collector's Trove one. But they didn't end up using it.
So it doesn't exist.
It does not. There's something similar, but not as nice. Unless it's something that's coming out in future, which totally could happen.
Yeah.
You should just drop that in the Discord right now with no comments and see what comes up of that.
Let's see if I can copy the picture. Copy.
I'm sure you can.
Look at us doing things live. Oh no, it's installing updates. Oh wait, no, it's done.
No. I mean, we always do things live.
Live and in... Oh, there's another good one, actually, sculpt.
Kim's all about the Gambit. Does this mean we're going to get you to play Heroclix now?
No. Just make a Gambit team and die.
I mean...
Die in like 2 seconds.
Unfortunately, the Gambits are not particularly good.
Why? They should be totally good.
Well, not everything can be good.
There we go.
I have this one from Deadpool Weapon X. It came with a special die. I think I have that one. Now I'm questioning myself. But he has a trait called Pick a Card. And you roll a special D6 that has 2 jokers on it and then one of each of the card suits. And then depending on what you roll, it gives you different powers. So you roll the die at the beginning of the turn and then you can use the effect matching the result. Just kind of a neat way to demonstrate the card tricks. So they've done some cool things with him.
But he's not that great.
He's not the most meta figure. No. That is true.
He's kind of quiet.
Yeah. But yeah, so X-Men 97 looks cool. Probably almost tempts me to watch the television show. But I just don't have time.
It's an easy watch. It's like a half an hour show, right? Not even.
I don't even have that much time.
But it's on Disney. Do you have Disney?
I have Disney. But like seriously, today I got up, I got myself ready. I immediately started working. I worked from home today. I worked for hours and hours and hours and hours. And then at like 5:30, I went out and ran a couple errands, and I came home, and then I had to pack, and I had to do laundry, and I had to tidy up my house, and I just ran right until such time as Kim sent me a post that says, it's time to record the podcast. So
it is time.
Yeah. So that's basically it. Heroclix is fun. Shocker. I talk about it all the time. I feel like nobody wants to hear about it anymore. I can talk about house maintenance.
That sounds fun.
You're hilarious. You sound very excited about that. It's the end of the season, right? Like winter is coming, as Jon Snow would say. So we've got to like do all the outside work. So I had to put away my patio umbrella this weekend. And before I did that, I had to disinfect it because the raccoons keep pooping on it. No. Not on the umbrella, but on the base of the umbrella. So I did that, and I rebaited my mouse traps because there has been a few mouse droppings in the back of my little cabin, but they haven't caught anything yet. So, and I also haven't seen any more droppings. So maybe just the fact that the traps are there is scaring them. I don't know. What else did I do? I drained my rain barrels because they're going to freeze soon, and that would be no good. So I had to drain those and pop them upside down. I still have patio furniture to put away and things like that, but I got some good work done. So
there you go.
Yeah, that's me. Those are all the things, and then everything else is all consumed with the whole
work,
new job / old job / doing both jobs / travel.
Lovely work.
Yeah. So I guess next time, Cam, you'll have to have a game to talk about.
Yeah, but it'll be Zombicide.
That's fine. People are sick of hearing me talk about Heroclix. I'm sick of hearing me talk about Heroclix, and I like playing Heroclix. We were supposed to go to the Star Wars Planetary Qualifier. Did I tell you that?
No.
Yeah, we had planned to do it. It's coming up next weekend, but we've been so busy that we haven't even had a chance to even put any decks together or practice at all. Like, I don't think we've played Star Wars in months. So we decided to sit this one out, and maybe we'll do a release event or a pre-release event if we can squeeze that in on a weekend, because there is a new set that just came out. Don't ask me what it's called. Star Wars, the new set.
Well, at least you, yeah, I've really been really playing anything else. It's just busy.
I know, it's just life is lifing.
Yeah.
So, anyway, but once it gets really cold, things will slow down a bit more, and then there'll be more time to play games. Plus, we'll have our board game day to talk about, Kim.
Yes.
Maybe we'll have to get Rob and Dave as guest speakers.
That might be a late night.
We could just record it live when you're here.
Record it with like not Noah around.
No, we'll just record it while they're here. We can when you guys come over, we can just in between games, we can just record some audio clips and stuff, and then you can stitch it together.
Oh, there you go. Of games we played, and then what we think.
Yeah.
Based on our
hot takes,
we think.
Hot takes.
Yeah.
Right? I'll set up the mic. We can all crowd around, and everyone can say their comment. I can just picture Rob and Dave being like, no.
Dave would get very, I find, sophisticated or something like that.
Yeah. Speaking of board games, have you thought about Breakout Con yet?
No. It's in my calendar for the last day to book a hotel. So, and most likely it probably will happen. Depends what. I forget what weekend is it. Well, March what?
It's whenever March break is.
Yeah. So
I can tell you because I booked my hotel. Bon boy. We booked for the Friday, 13th? Saturday. No, it's the 20th, and so it's the 19th to the 22nd.
Yeah, so we'll see, because that's right around Noah's birthday. So we'll see. Well, maybe come down Toronto. He can do something for his birthday while I'm at con or something, and we'll see.
Yeah,
how it plays out.
Sounds good. So that's all we got. Oh, it's not all we got, Kim. There's a dice bag.
There is a dice bag.
Would you like to do the dice bag since I did most of the talking?
Sure. There's one thing in our dice bag. If you remember from our last episode, Andy had doing the what's it called again? Extra Life.
Extra Life, yeah.
Yeah, Dice Masters. He posted some pictures and stuff on Discord. If you didn't see it, of their prizing and all that stuff. Lots of prizing.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave us a bit of a background of what happened. So they had 9 players come to play.
Nice.
Yep. And I guess they did all 7 drafts. Is that what that means? Came to play anywhere from 2 to all 7 drafts. So I guess some people went full on till 7 drafts.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long day.
It's a long day.
18 games of Dice Masters were played.
We shared the schedule last time.
Yes. And they raised $770 for Extra Life. That's pretty good.
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So, and he says thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad that people made it out, and that's fantastic. They raised almost $1,000 for the charity. So great work to those of you down in the Twin Cities and supporting the Extra Life charity. And thanks for Andy and crew for continuing to keep Dice Masters alive and doing that charity event every year.
Yeah. He does it every year. Same place too, right?
Mm-hmm. Every year. Same place. So I think that's all we have for today, Kim. This is a bit of a shorty.
Shorty, but a goodie.
I mean, it goes without saying. But that's okay, because I got to get up early for an airplane. So thanks for listening to a Double and Dice podcast where Jocelyn keeps talking about the same game over and over and over again.
It's kind of like me talking about Zombicide.
But you don't usually talk about Zombicide until recently, when I forced you to talk about Zombicide. So that I didn't feel bad about only talking about Heroclix. But again, there will be more games coming. So make sure you are in the Discord and you can vote on games that Kim should bring to our board game day that have a minimum of 4 players. Could be a maximum of 4 players too, I suppose. 4 players required.
Yeah.
So you can vote there. You can let us know what you'd like to hear in case you're sick of hearing about Heroclix. You can send us suggestions of things you'd like us to talk about, and we'll keep that in mind. And if you have any charity events that you're running, we would love to share those with our listeners as well. So you can reach out to us in all the usual places, such as you can send us an email to tripledpodcast@dm-north.com. You can also find us on Discord at dmnorthtv with the link in the video description, in the show notes, whatever we call it here. And we have a Double and Dice podcast convo chat there. You can also @ us on Discord. Kim is @SuperK. I am @JoStitch, JOCE Stitch. And if you friend us both on Discord, we can make a group chat. And then you can tell us things all at once instead of twice. Because that is something that has happened.
But you must friend us.
But you must friend us first. Yes. Friend us, and then we can have a group chat. So there was the friending and the group chatting and the adding. And you can find us on all the social medias at DMNorthTV. And now that baseball is over, you can go watch Kim and Matt play Zombicide and sometimes other things, but mostly Zombicide on twitch.tv/DMNorthTV. And you can watch all of the replays as well as listening to this podcast over at youtube.com/DMNorthTV. So until next time, on a Double and Dice.